My name is Danaher, and I'm the president of Perfect Linens, and we sell sheets, just sheets. We don't sell comforters, we don't sell blankets, just sell sheets. I've been in the sheet business for over 25 years. I started in the wholesale business. We supplied flannel sheets to all the biggest retailers. We supplied Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Costco, Sears, Penny's, Montgomery Ward's, Target, Walmart, QVC, everybody. So then I got started in the internet business when the production all switched out of Europe to less expensive countries. And that was mainly because of the exchange rate. But all the production from Europe disappeared. And I did not want to go and deal with China or India or those countries, so I had an internet business I began. And the business in the beginning was all products: sheets, blankets, pillows, pads, comforters, the whole world. It's too big for me, it was too much. So I decided to make a very small focused business, which is Perfect Linens business, which is just sheets and just solid color sheets. So I started Perfect Linens to address that niche. People who were frustrated with buying sheets in the old way, in the current retailer world. So my plan was to have a product which is based on quality at a fair price. So the reason we integrated the guided questionnaire in our store was really to save the work that the shopper would have done without the guided questionnaire. For example, if they wanted to find a warm sheet without the guided questionnaire, they would have had to read a lot of data on the website. This is a warm sheet, this is a little less warm, this is even a little less warm. They would have had to read a lot of information to know what's the sheet for them. But the guided questionnaire, with one simple question, gives them the solution, gives the same answer, but a lot less work. So what I say about the guided questionnaire is that it does the work for the shopper because it quickens, it's what can I say? Because it simplifies the whole selection process. And why it works so well for Perfect Linens is that Perfect Linens does the work for the shopper too. We wash the sheets 10 times. We test for how they feel. That's all the work that the shopper is having to do for themselves. We do that for them. And then the guided questionnaire does the work by making it easy for the shopper to know what products they would like, because it's so easy to go through the questionnaire. They don't have to do all this research of our site. The guided questionnaire was very helpful to me because when I developed this new system of selling sheets, you had to read a lot to understand, why is this sheet good for me versus why is that sheet good for me? It was a lot of work. With guided questionnaire, people can do the same work, but with the guided questionnaire, they can skip the work. They can just say, I want a sheet that's cool and crispy. I want a sheet that's warm and silky. And the guided questionnaire in 1 minute brings them to the correct sheet. There's no work because the guided questionnaire is doing that work. So I am very excited about what the guided questionnaire is doing. What we learned with the guided questionnaire questions, you have to have the right questions. And originally our questions were too much benefits based. So we would say, do you want a cool sheet? Do you want a warm sheet? And we changed to involve questions that are more experiential. So how does the experience of a warm sheet feel versus the experience of a cool sheet? So we say now, for example, on the question concerning warmth, we say, when you're sleeping at night, do you kick the sheets off? Do you sleep with one leg in or one leg out? Or do you snuggle up and have the sheet tucked under your chin? This is the same question, but it's more experiential. so that the person taking the question can relate to the question and give us the same answer, but they're happier with the question. So they will stay inside the questionnaire. They will continue with the questionnaire. And so we learned that you can't just ask, do you want a warm sheet? Do you want a cool sheet? Do you want a smooth sheet, or do you want a textured sheet? No, you have to say, when my face touches the pillow, I want to have a velvet feel, or I want to have a cotton feel, or I want to have a silky feel. It's the same question as saying, do you want to have a sheet that is smooth, or do you want to have a sheet that's textured? But it's asked in a more friendly, more experiential way. Having a great sheet is terrific. So don't just change your sheets, you've got to change the way you buy your sheets. And get a great one, because it matters, it really matters.